Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you the second largest airsoft fort we have, and this one's newly built. We had to make something that would combat the other largest airsoft fort we have so far. So with this base built here, we essentially have two main bases, one on either side of the woods now, and this will help for team games, establishing respawn points as well as places to put flags and capture the flag. Another reason for building this fort was that this part of the woods was pretty open and undefended, so we built some walls to make it a little bit more of a defensive position. That should be enough setup for today's video though, so I'll go ahead and show you around the rest of the fort. So from this position, we're looking at where I started the video. There's 3 pallets stood up and there's sticks going through them to minimize the gaps for BBs to come through. Just to the right of those pallets is a log wall, and this designates one of the entrances. If you follow the tree around to the right, you can get out of the space and into the field. And to the right of the tree, we just saw there's 3 more pallets, and this is just an additional barrier so that you can't run straight into the fort from the field. To the left of the 3 pallets that we just mentioned, there's a fallen tree, and we've leaned up a couple of sticks and branches to add some more cover. Coming even further left to the top of this fallen tree, we see another entrance into this fort, and this is another one that you can't just run straight from the field in. You'll have to duck under this log or take cover before getting in. Coming back inside the fort, we see an inside view of what the fallen tree looks like, as well as the beginning of the next layer of defense for this fort. So this wall here is built from about 5 pallets, some scrap plywood we found, as well as some sticks and some logs, and its job is to give us an additional layer of defense in case someone gets too close to the base or even gets inside of the base. Backing up just a few more feet, we see this additional log wall that serves as a separator for this main part of the base that I've shown you so far from the top part of the base, which I'm about to show you now. Just to the north of the fort I've been showing you so far is the road, and this marks one out of bounds area for our field. Now off to the left here, the east side of our property where the grass is a little bit more mowed, that's our neighbor's lawn, and that's another out of bounds area, so that makes this fort pretty easy to defend since no one can get around the back of it. Now to show you guys some of the defined characteristics of the higher elevation part of this fort, we have a sniper tower here that's just sat in the middle of 3 trees. Now at the base of this sniper tower, we have one pallet that's used as a ladder to get up into it, and then to the right of that we have a bunch of pallets that we haven't decided what to do with yet. We'll probably make a new fort or beef up this one. Coming just to the left of the sniper tower, I'm going to be showing you some of the natural cover that's offered by this fort, some of the blackberries and a little hill. Right here we're in a little alcove of blackberry bushes, and this makes for some great camouflage, and it also has a pretty good line of sight over the east side of our airsoft field. This small wall of sticks and dirt offers a little bit more solid protection, and it also looks over the airsoft barracks, which are seen right down there. And just to the left of that barrier, we've cleared a small hole through the bushes so we can be able to look down the east side of our field without having to poke our head out of cover. And from this position here, we're on the outside of the fort looking in. To the right, we can see a path that goes around the blackberry bushes to the right onto the inside of the fort. In the middle left of the shot, you can just barely see the hole that I just showed you, where we can look from the inside of the fort out down the east side of our property. And then in the background, in the top left, we can just barely see the sniper tower that I showed you. And just so you guys can get a sense of scale for how big the main part of this fort is, I have the camera stood up here on the sniper tower, just looking over the whole thing. That is going to be about it for today's video though, guys. If you're looking for more to watch, I'll have some annotated videos here on the right, as well as links to them in the description below. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you in the next one.